Time now for our Saturday evening check-in with our man from the desert, Chuck Esposito, Sunset Station Sportsbook Director, joining us here on 120 Sports to get a sense of what is happening in the NFL leading up to Championship Sunday. Chuck, let's start on the AFC side of the ledger. What has been the trend on the line and the total with that game as we're a day away from kickoff in New England?
You know, Tyler, that game hasn't moved a whole lot. We opened at 6. It still sits at 6. Great two-way action on the game. The total's actually starting to drop a little bit. I think you look at these two teams, and maybe of the four teams in it, they can play the best defense. And I think you look at both coaches, and you know that Tomlin would love to be able to run with Bell. And you know with Belichick, if they can keep the ball out of Roethlisberger's hands, they're going to run it and eat more clock than any of the other three teams that are in it. So a little action on the under, but as far as the side goes, good two-way action, less than 20, or a little bit over 24 hours until kickoff.
The first game we'll see on Championship Sunday takes place in Atlanta. So, Chuck, how are the bettors treating the Green Bay Packers-Atlanta Falcons matchup?
You know, a little surprising to me that it's starting to show as far as Atlanta goes. That number continues to creep up. Not quite at 6 yet, but it's getting closer and closer to that point, which I'm a little surprised at. I know Atlanta's really good at home, but you look how well that Aaron Rodgers has played in his career in the playoffs as a road underdog. He's unbelievable. The Packers are the way more public team, but they are beat up with, 3 injuries at wide receiver. If those guys are all healthy, maybe a different story, and maybe we'll see that late Packer money show. I still think it comes in and that number drops, but so far that number's been creeping up a little bit.
Well, maybe then it provides good value if you want to bet the Green Bay Packers for that NFC Championship game on Sunday. Chuck, hope you enjoy the football on Sunday and hope that you have a wonderful day there in the desert. If you want to know what Chuck has to say about college basketball as the Florida State Seminoles are starting to get hot, please search the Seminoles on your 120 Sports app and find that conversation on demand.